So this building was built in 1908 in a community which was one of the sort of centers of ethnic diversity in Seattle. So this was built by the Danish Brotherhood in 1908. So what you see here is the building as it has always looked since about 1915 on the outside. Some of the windows have probably been replaced. They tried to make the building look better by painting the brick on the front, a horrible mistake, but one that you can't really undo because if you sandblasted the brick, you'd wreck it. We can go in here. So this is our restored bathroom. This was the bar and the billiard room at some point. And I don't know if we can get in there. Let's see. It looks like they hooked everything. Oh. No, I'm not going to break it again. There's new stuff. As you see, this is not a pristine project yet. It's very much a work in progress. I love the... Oh yeah, that's neat. Looks like they're not working anymore, which is good. It's still usable. And the other thing is that it's working. It's not something where we come to this and say, oh my gosh, that's a 1907, 1908 Frank Lloyd Wright house, prairie style, we have to save it, it's so beautiful. It's not. It's just really, it's one of those instances where a building is special because A, it survived, and B, who used it. This building has had a really, really important place to play in the history of the black community. There's been a huge presence of Asians in this community. At one point, this was a Korean senior center. There was a large Filipino community around here. Eventually, a huge Jewish community, both Sephardic and Ashkenazi, and they all used this building. And furthermore, what's really fun is there's now an opportunity to reuse it exactly as it has always been used. And that's the other thing, that we're not doing some cruddy, I would say, adaptive reuse where you lose completely the character of the building. This whole arts tradition, right from the Sephardic theater, right from when the Danish theater from 1911, the same uses can happen. One of the ways you recognize the stage in all the historic photographs is from this piece, because it shows up in all of the photographs. And it's really it's odd that it would be distinctive, you know, but I'll look at these photographs and say, oh no, that's not Washington Hall because it doesn't have the moldings under the stage, and it's kind of fun. The lights give it away. And then the funny thing is that, and really require, if one really were interested, that's another issue. But many of the groups use the same set for all of their plays. There is one wonderful picture of Jimi Hendrix on the stage. And so he played here. And we know that Duke Ellington played here, Billie Holliday. Originally, the plan was that we were going to ally ourselves with us, being Historic Seattle, with an arts group in great need that would raise all the money and restore the building to pristine condition. And so we're still waiting for that group to come along. In the meantime,
like a dance company?
Like a dance company that has deep, deep pockets.